Hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing some hiking around some lakes that we got in our area. Lake McNaughton, Helene Lake, and Hawk Lake. Join us for the bees we get stung by, the fish we catch, the birds we see, and the snakes that we kind of get scared from. So join along for the video and just be along for the ride. Thanks. I guess we'll make our way up and around this way, and then we'll probably just cut on down, make a big loop, and then head on back. So we will see how the trails are and go from there. So we'll see how this trail system is. I saw it not too long ago using an app called All Trails, just because I wanted to get more familiar with the trails in my local area, which I did. So it was on my radar for a little bit, and then like I said, after the one video that I made, this last video with the trout, when I actually looked on the DNR's website to figure out what lakes were stocked, that's when Hawk Lake came up, and it's around the same trail system that I've been interested in, so that's what brought us out here. So this is the boat launch that they have here. They've got an area for parking, for hiking on the trails, and they got an area to put in your boats. No motorized boats are allowed here. Was gonna try and bring my canoe out here today, but I really didn't feel like throwing my canoe on the car and heading out here, so could have brought some waders, but we'll see what happens. Side note, one thing to bring up that I highly recommend everybody does before they start any sequence of trail is to take a picture of the map. I realized I did not do that when I first started, so just looking at a depth map I was able to find online of the lake. Surprisingly, the trail goes by all the shallow spots. There's one other point that gets slightly deeper, but this one drops off the most. You know, for a guy who planned on coming out to a swamp to go fishing, I sure did not bring anything that was, you know, meant for the water or not to get wet. So believe it or not, I did my own little research on what to try to use for trout. So we're trying some of this power bait. Move a little bit further down. Just took some extra time to look where we were, and we're definitely still in a pretty shallow spot. So try going someplace a little less shallow. With it being a little bit colder than normal, a little hotter than colder. Assuming trout are gonna be in the... Oh. Well, there's a bee. Alright. So we're not going that way. Thankfully, it was a single bee. So I just got stung once in the face, but it's not too bad. I can feel it swelling a little bit, but it's not awful. We made her right here. So we've done this so far. Bees are right there. We're gonna make our way this way, swing by Helene Lake. And then once we get here, we'll decide if we want to do the big one or just head back and then hit this side of the lake up. So this lake I don't have a whole lot of knowledge about at all. I mean, it's a larger lake. What do we got? A loon out there right now? Loon or a duck? Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a loon. It's eating something. Nice little lake. We'll move a little bit this way. We got some seaweeds and stuff over here. Maybe we'll hopefully not run into bees, and then cast the line out without catching a branch. You know, why do I do this to myself? Just missed the tree. 2-inch perch. He's coming home. Oh yeah. We are fishing for monsters. Rehabilitate. Release. What do y'all say we catch another one of these monsters? See if his cousins are out there. Cousin number 2. What a whopper. Monster number 2. A little smaller. Beautiful fish though. So we call release. Oh, free meal right there. Oh, there we go. That's a big one. And we let him go. Well. Oh, I don't know if this one's any bigger. Gotta go over the stump first. Oh, we made it. It is bigger. Not bad, not bad. Good color. Ah. Again, release. That's a tiny one. Over it. Hold on, fishy. Oh, it's the same spot as always, so. Do I have fish? Oh, I just wasn't fighting it. We'll release this one. It's a little treat. A treat. Here you go, bud. Here you go. Eat up. Well, one thing that I always try to do whenever I go anywhere is you always just stop, self-reflect a little bit. One thing that people don't always appreciate doing, don't always do, is just a little journaling, a little entry on what you did for the day, how you feeling, what's going on. I do that. I started it a couple years back. I don't do it very much, but it's very beneficial just for going back through, running throughout the years, and I at least appreciate the times that I do stop and do this, because it brings back more to think about, more to remember. You can reflect, you can recall more things about today than that you would have without it. So all the little details I get lost, but just by writing stuff down and notating what we saw, such as the loon today with it looked like it was eating a frog. The fish that we're catching here today, the weather, what the weather was the days prior. It's just all very important things that help build this experience and just help you appreciate it more later on. So that is what I'll be doing here for a little bit. Just taking the time and enjoying what we have here. Not sure if you guys can hear that, but we have a hawk tree right above us calling out. So we're here. So either of these will bring you around, and then let's kind of take a look, see what we got here. Good, nice fire pit. This little shack here, out of the wind. Little table. Kindling wood underneath there. Glad there's nothing else. We got some matches, which are probably all dry. Some newspapers, trail maps. Or all wet, I should say. So, not too bad. It's better than a whole lot of nothing. So, it's not awful. Looks like they stock the wood for you. Keep it dry. Good pile of wood there. So, not bad at all. Looks like I just ate something. Pretty thick boy. Move away now. There he goes. Big old snake. Alright, well, I feel like I took a wrong... Oh! I think I went the wrong way because I'm walking around... Jesus Christ, there's so many snakes. I'm walking around the lake, so I guess that's what we're doing. And I'm just getting scared out of snakes. But these, like, what? Look, what the hell's that one? There's one sitting right there. This is stupid. There's so many snakes. I like snakes, but I don't like snakes that much. And there's a lot of them. Like, these are fat snakes too, so I think we're gonna circle back here. Like, what the hell type of... These are fat snakes. So we're gonna circle back because I don't feel like walking and getting jump scared by snakes anymore. Alright, so we were there. I actually walked all the way down to here. So we got about there, then we turned around, and now we're walking back this way. Because I'm not walking all that with the snakes. So we're just gonna nice easy hike back. And we're gonna call her a day. So we made her back. Hiking is all done. You guess how many miles it was. It was a few. But it looks like they got some of their equipment here for the trails. So looks like this is for your classics, because this will run beside these. Will make your grooves for your skis to be in. And this one just packs it down. You got the rollers. It'll roll it, tiller on the backside. But thank you guys for coming along for the hike. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, or if you got something else you want to try. But I appreciate it. Thank you.